Hi friends, welcome to this new video. Today I want to share with you a project that I'm really excited about, that I've been wanting to do for a while. So as of right now, I have most of my houseplants above my kitchen cabinets, which I call my kitchen jungle. This is the only area in my tiny apartment where I can actually display my houseplants as of right now. But that being said, it's getting a bit crowded up there, and I would want to have my houseplants on eye level, where I can see them, where I can appreciate them. So what I'm thinking is creating a houseplant wall on this empty wall here. I've seen a couple of ideas online. I've seen some other houseplant walls and I really love it, and I would like to recreate something like that in my own apartment. So as I said, I've seen a couple of ideas, and what I noticed is a lot of people use the same shelving unit for that purpose. So it's kind of like all-in-one shelving unit with adjustable shelves, where you can change the height and change the space in between the shelves, and you can eventually take out some shelves if you don't need them. So I considered that, but then I thought I don't really like the aesthetics of that shelving unit. So what I would like to do in my apartment is to just mount individual shelves. So let me show you what I bought and how I want this to kind of look. Okay, so these are the shelves that I picked. They are called Lac and they are from IKEA. They are 110 centimeters long and 26 centimeters wide, which I think is plenty enough space for most houseplants. Okay, so I bought a total of 5 shelves and I would like them to be spaced 40 centimeters apart. So all the bottom and top ones will be spaced 40 centimeters apart. I think that's enough space for most houseplants, and then the middle one will be, the two in the middle will be spaced 50 centimeters apart. I wanted to leave that space a little bit larger for eventually for some larger houseplants, and also I would like to add a couple of decorations, some trinkets, maybe some gardening books, etc. So now we just have to mount them on the wall. I cannot do it by myself because this is a reinforced concrete. I don't have the tools to drill through this wall. So I'm gonna call a friend. He's gonna mount all of these shelves on the wall, and then we are gonna start bringing in some houseplants. Okay, you guys, I think it's been a couple of weeks now since I started this video and this project, but the shelves are finally on the wall and I really love how it turned out. It took us a while because it needed some adjustments along the way. Like, if you remember from the beginning of the video, the kitchen countertops were extending all the way until here, so we had to take it down, cut it back to size, put it back before we actually were able to mount the shelves. I still have some finishing touches to do, like to patch these 2 holes and stuff like that, but I'm really excited and really happy with how it turned out. I went with my original layout, like the layout that I planned before. So we have 50 centimeters in between these 2 shelves. This is for some larger plants or some larger decorations, and then the rest of the shelves are spaced about 40 centimeters apart. I think this should give me enough space to grow most plants or to add some decorations. So I'm really excited, and I think we should bring in some plants. So the goal is to free some space above my kitchen cabinets and to bring most plants from the kitchen cabinets there, but at the same time I'm gonna be keeping some plants here because I have my grow lights here, and it's kind of my little grow light station with baby plants that need to be under grow lights. Okay, you guys, so I think for now, for today, this is how it's gonna stay. I will surely be, adding some plants or adding some decor, and I just kind of need to live with it for a while before I know exactly what I want and then what I don't want here. But for now, let's leave it like this, and maybe at the end, let me give you some quick tour of what we have on this plant wall at the moment. So up above, we have Tradescantia Zebrina, Little Hoya Kerrii, Variegata, Pothos Neon, Rex Begonia Fedor, Geopertia insignis, aka Calathea. Below there is another Rex Begonia Macarena, Irisine Herbstii. Before I had Pothos Enjoy, but I switched it and placed Irisine Herbstii, Begonia Maculata, and below Dahvalia fagensis Rabbit's Foot Fern, and Epipremnum Cebu Blue. And on the floor here we just have a couple of Sansevierias. This is just a classic Sansevieria. This one is a bit more rare, it's Sansevieria Metallica. Okay, you guys, I am super excited, cannot wait to develop this plant wall. I hope that you enjoyed seeing this plant project come together. Thanks so much for joining me in this video, and we'll see each other in the next one. Bye!